You might hopefully finish the game today. Maybe. I'm not saying it'll be in this video, but just, today. Today's date, August 2nd, 2025. Just completely live out when I'm filming this. Yeah, June 10th. Yeah, no, okay. Thought I almost did a mistake and said the actual date. That would have been very bad. Righto.
What? Are you broken again?
Do you not know how to speak?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
16 chapters, to be precise! That would be crazy. Damn, very foggy. There she is. Shuko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. It's been ages. Not really.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
I don't get so many people like this character.
If you swear your fealty to us, we
She's
will
crazy.
reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
That's a really weird pose.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy,
That's why I kidnapped 16 of you.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. It was definitely before I got to the school. Yeah, before arriving at the school.
got it!
Why would that even be a question?
That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Do you?
And you were on it!
Yeah.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right.
Am I wrong?
And what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't remember this one at all. Hold on. Just a second, I'm gonna pause. Righto. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like it doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, you're talking about my cover photos and junk? Oh, well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, edited hell and back with, computers and junk. Oh, so they don't,
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I inspected everyone's body the second we got here.
I'm me.
Everyone just,
And
scoots
Mukuro
away.
is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
I mean, she fooled me. First time,
Two
at
people
least.
can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
From what I've seen of the fudging anime of the show, no,
The
you
older
didn't.
sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Thanks,
Like
hero.
I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself! But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe
You'll
it's
never
you,
know.
dumbass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over
Yeah, they
and
never
over.
explained it, I don't think.
Just make up whatever
I
answer you
don't
want.
know
I don't
when
give
they
a
explain
shit.
it.
The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had
Where'd
to
you get
operate
glasses
Monokuma,
from?
keep an
Where'd you
eye
get
on
the crown
everyone,
from?
things like that. But after
get, like,
looking
a
at the
list of
situation,
props?
I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Such a disappointment, I agree.
So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously ranked, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just
Practically
how
the same
out of touch
adjective.
she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment
some
that she
lines.
was, anyone would have expected her to get
Or so
killed
does my
off
grandma.
right away.
She got hit by a bazooka.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's
Such a dumb
expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
You murdered your sister?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
See what I'm talking about? What the?
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, you guys remember what she said? Yeah, fudging. Ow. Just a sec. Okay. Whoa. Huh? I don't remember the voice again. I didn't think I was ever gonna do it again. This wasn't supposed to... me.
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those
Miyagi
kinds of
just
people.
agrees with
We
everything.
can do anything. We've always been filled with
Just complete
despair.
character assassination.
So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Yes, she's been saying that.
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh? Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
You did not walk out and strangle your sister. So what the fudge are you talking
That
about? You
act
pressed
is
the button.
filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
Alright, we're upside down now.
Super, 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 super. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Thank you,
And
hero!
my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
I bet she was happy.
After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning
Thank
your
you.
own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Now, do you have more bodies for me to explore? Not because I like that or anything, just give me more bodies.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
You're insane.
Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
What an awkward line.
And then
Damn
we'll
straight!
have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Tell me specifically!
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Vaguely. Thinking back to what Monokuma told us. Memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. The motives,
I got
right?
it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
But that didn't work, right, Celeste? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Just realizes, he's like, oh, is everyone else dead? I've been, like, zoning out. I've been playing Hangman for 3 months.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Kick her! Like, throw her down!
So then, let me ask you another
She's not a
question.
good person. It's like, grab her. What is she gonna do?
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Was it despair?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Same for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Monokuma gave us those DVDs. Only on my DVD was footage of my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all share. So the first murder, the motive given was human connection,
got
love
it.
triangles. What was
The
going on in
driving
that
force behind
band?
The motive you presented us with at that point was
Why couldn't
human
I have seen
connections.
it more?
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Fudge was on Byakuya, just a pile of money burning, and it's like, this is your money! Shit!
For example, Your family,
For example,
For
your friends,
example-
yeah.
your friends.
And they're causing despair to appear a lot.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Don't make me do all this shit, please. The second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma's secrets. I mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme that time was the past?
I got it!
The meaning of what? Wetting the
Was
bed?
Our past,
What?
right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
No, he just kind of snapped in the middle of the night, so...
So, how
Woke
long
up
do
to
you
a body
plan
and
on
was like,
dragging
shit.
this out?
Relax, relax.
Damn!
On to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Money! The theme for the third murder was money! Money! She wanted to buy a European castle and live being money! So that time the motive was greed. Fine, whatever.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Thank you, Makoto.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in case of Sakura's death was what was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? No, I don't think it had to do with... So the theme of the motive was betrayal?
I got it!
Here's my
In her
answer.
case, it was betrayal.
I don't think so. It was more like a
Precisely.
selfless sacrifice.
Once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
They get way more bizarre from here. Like the third game is like so
But
many.
of course, those aren't the
insane
only
motives.
motives that exist in this world. In fact,
And we
there
won't
are
get to
as
see 'em
many
'cause of
reasons
the
to
PS5's
kill
content
as
block.
there
Thanks,
are
PS5.
people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of
If
despair.
I was in a killing game, I'd lock myself in a room and just not come out.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Thank you,
Weren't
Byakuya.
we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
She's also got a pen and fudging clipboard.
What
Where
I'm
did she
trying
get
to
those?
say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
This has been one hellish trip. I've hated every day
Is
here.
that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which
I was
means
correct,
if
Mundo.
we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Yes, guys.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to
Don't go through
leave?
everyone else. Don't go through, like, come back to Makoto. Let's think about this, guys. Why would our memories not want to make us want to leave? Hina, do you have anything to say on this topic? What about you, Toko?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
More despair.
I put so much effort into
Alright,
creating hope in
don't
order
do
to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
It feels such a reference to everything.
Really?
Every small town has someone who's like, I slashed the prices.
Then hurry up and
In
tell
big
us.
town.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair.
You can't see anything. You see the back of a man's head.
Now then, open sesame!
I mean, you've already done some crazy stuff. Just paint your face half white and half black. Give a massive smile. That look way better than whatever you're
the
doing
world
now.
Beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
I didn't notice his expression change. It's like the only time we have any animation outside of, like, executions. What? What? It's like the noise he makes.
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you
Nope.
just saw,
Live footage.
all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial!
No, we've been doing the final class trial. What's going on? Oh, right. Genocide Jack doesn't share the same memory.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
I don't know.
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Toko, you can. Well,
No,
well, not
it's
you
wrong.
specifically. The personality I hate, they can remember.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
They are not the same person.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge. But their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Not like we don't like any of you, you know, less than her. Just be the genocider from now on.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
You'll be fine.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
That got her instantly.
It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Agent
Boy.
inside Jill.
She just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Don't think that was
That's
the response they were
enough!
expecting.
Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye. Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
I think it's, of course I do.
Of course I do!
Yeah, this is.
So you didn't
This
lose
is
your
lines
memory
that I
after
remember.
all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I
No
only
one
answer
asked.
questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
It's not true.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Back your filthy commoner tongue! Back up!
Answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yeah, that's what we know. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Cause it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Crazy
Copy that,
twist to
Johnny.
drop in the last 30 minutes of the
Okay,
game.
so this big,
It's
awful,
obvious
tragic
you know
event,
what to
they
look
started
for.
just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
It's not obvious, but it's like, oh, I
It
can
was
see
so
how you
big
could
and so
maybe piece
bad
that
that even
together.
this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
Monaco's so big. He's like as tall as buildings.
Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat,
Yeah?
the world turned out the way it did. And that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Like what happened exactly?
Well, it
Please!
just so happens I don't know any of the specifics.
Yeah, like,
Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
It
The
does.
end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
There's a
Every
little
living
reason
person
to
will be dead
panic.
in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
This is gonna be a hard one. I need the full 2 minutes on this. Did it fall?
Correct.
Whoa!
Peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Yeah.
Do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
No, you definitely are.
Like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his
Is that the
entire
shock-
family has
the
died.
most shocked he ever
Even
looks?
the distant
Yeah.
relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They
I mean,
couldn't
he still
possibly be
is.
gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Kind of sounds sad.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If
Hope's
some
Peak
kind of
Academy.
world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Fudge, I just spilled soda. How did that
Well,
happen?
yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't think he has a sad. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us,
I got it!
that's my answer.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That would be awful to
That's
find out.
right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy, and that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't know what I would do if
I don't
woke up
remember
one day
the
and
last
2
2
years
years
had
of my
passed.
life. That's not possible.
I mean, usually my trips aren't this bad. This is a bad time for it. I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe it. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. To lock a notebook,
Years worth of
probably?
memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
I got this answer!
No, that's wrong. Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. What the? This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Yeah.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
That can't be true.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic
event in human history. Everyone
before
knows.
everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
Yeah.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
None of them have. Maybe Hina, but none of them else have even considered murder. I don't think Byakuya would kill someone.
I'm
He
sick of
wants to live.
expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment when we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was at the, when I fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like
Yes, you
everyone
do. You
remembers
planned this whole
passing
thing.
out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
I've seen this CG way too many
I
times.
assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
That's so
When
crazy.
everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other.
What a waste of time.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together. And then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Yeah.
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate spell. All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Jeez.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Then the tragedy
Because after
happened,
that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Yeah.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point.
Organization.
If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing.
It's not
Despair
true.
is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the
think
78th
that's
class of
true,
Hope's Peak
if I
Academy
remember.
were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. Ah, I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. It's the headmaster.
I got it!
The Prime Minister.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the
Could've been
shelter
fun.
was also his single biggest
If this person
mistake.
wasn't here.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
That's crazy.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Despair.
I have to say,
Hope!
it really
Despair!
helped me out
Hope!
a lot.
Despair!
It saved me a ton of time.
That makes sense never, because I can't play D3, but...
By the way, it
Just
was
know
you
it'll be-
yourselves
it
who
makes
blocked
sense.
off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the
Yeah, they
headmaster's
bolted
direction,
inside.
you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here. spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
You've been playing this
That
for 2
moment
years?
where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you
Well,
saying?
didn't work.
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell?
The mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was cameras? I don't know, recording? Broadcasts? Hijack. Like a plane.
Now I
You
understand.
took over a plane? What? No, what?
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Yeah, after this, I played the whole game series. Anytime I hear hope and despair, I'm never getting out of this
Isn't
school
the power
mentally.
of television just amazing?
I'm so screwed.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Isn't that what Hero heard? When he thought it was
Expelled them?
construction?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair.
So in the end,
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
just kill her, shoot
Give
her,
and take?
stab her.
You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
But that's just Katie's lie,
Which is
right?
what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Keep making references to future games that won't make
You
sense.
solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
I'm me, no one
Don't
else.
tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth full of despair. That's
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
yeah.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
This is
We
your
weren't
fault.
just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh? The neutral expression.
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
I reject that!
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you for the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing
Big nudge!
each other.
What the hell are you talking about?
Bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close
No, we
soon.
really don't. I have to go.
What do you mean?
I gotta get out of here in like less than a
I'm
minute.
talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to save you. I gotta go pick someone up. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, so we're getting very, very close to the end of the game. I think we're like less than an hour out. And we can finally put it behind us, this wonderful game. Us. You probably haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure no one's seen this series I'm filming so far. So if I keep saying that every episode, maybe someone will see it one day. And then maybe, if I don't fudge, I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's my answer. Bye.